Sutter Home Cabernet. Check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Chessmont baseball game between the Kennett Blue Demons and Westchester Henderson Warriors. Setting the defensive lineup for Kennett. On the mound, number 18, Bailey Schindel. Behind the dish today is number 16, Seamus Smith-Walsh. At first base, Thomas Edmonds. Second baseman for Kennett, Matthew Lee. Third baseman, number 8, Mac Larkin. At shortstop for the Blue Demons, number 1, Corey Burns. Left fielder today, number 2, David Lillis. In center field, number 4, Nick Patterson. And patrolling right field today for the Kennett Blue Demons will be number 12, Ben Bullhouse. And leading off for Westchester today, junior second baseman, number 15, Kevin Wheeler. Beautiful day for baseball, 80 degrees here in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. First pitch from Bailey Schindel is a fastball down the middle for strike one, and we are underway at 3:59. Pitch number 2 just missed, just on the corner, called a ball, and it's 1-1 to Wheeler. Schindel's changeup is high, and Wheeler handles that high changeup and delivers it to left field for a leadoff single for Westchester Henderson here in the top of the first. Now batting number 16, junior first baseman Dean O'Neill. Wheeler a threat to run, and there's a pitch located nicely by Schindel on the outside corner for strike one to O'Neill. Good lead there for Wheeler, and Schindel checks him at first. Schindel comes to the stretch, and pitch number 2 is pulled down the line, foul ball. 0-2 count to the number 2 hitter for Henderson. O'Neill very polite in the box with a thank you for the umpire for granting him time. 0-2 count. Nobody out. Leadoff batter aboard with a single. Big lead for Wheeler, and Schindel checks him again. Wheeler looks like he wants to run. And there's a breaking ball just a bit inside to make it 1-2 to Dean O'Neill, the junior first baseman. Schindel to the stretch. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. One-two count. O'Neill, slightly closed stance. And there's a breaking ball foul to left. Lillis is underneath it, makes the catch, and gets it into shortstop Corey Burns for the first out of the inning. Schindel gets him out in front on the off-speed pitch. Now batting for Henderson, junior pitcher Edwin Smink. Number 17. 1 out, man on first for Henderson. Breeze blowing slightly in from right field today on this unusually warm April day. He takes strike one on a breaking ball on the outside corner. 0-1 to Smink. Schindel comes to the stretch, checks the runner again. A huge lead, and he's gone, and there is no chance there to get that runner. He had an enormous lead and a perfect jump, and Wheeler is to second base with 1 out on the stolen base. And that pitch is high, 2-1 to Smink. And the 2-1 pitch is down low, and that's going to get Wheeler to third base with 1 out on the wild pitch. 3-1 count. 1 out. Top of the first inning. No score. And that pitch is down, and Smink is on board with the walk. First and third. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Smink is subbed out for a courtesy runner. And that brings up number 5, center fielder junior, Brett McCartney. Runners away, and McCartney takes ball outside. Runners on second and third for Henderson with 1 out here in the top of the first. 1-0 count to Brett McCartney. And there's a ball away. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1 count to McCartney here. And that is away as well. 3-1 to McCartney. And there's an inside fastball, ties up McCartney for strike number 2, full count. Count here. Henderson's number 4 hitter with runners on second and third, 1 out. Top of the first inning. And there's a fastball. That too gets a little bit in on McCartney. He spoils it to stay alive. Three-two pitch is strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch there by Billy Schindel to get the second out of the inning. And McCartney goes down. The catcher, Jackson Raticki, he hits a changeup to center field, and that'll drive in 2 to put Henderson ahead 2-0 here in the top of the first. Single for junior catcher number 22, Jackson Raticki. And Raticki will be pinch run for pitches here, just a little bit up in the zone. Have cost Schindel in the first inning. Now batting, it's senior left fielder Eric Engel, number 7. He takes fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Runner on the move. Larkin fields it at third and throws to first for the out. The 3 outs, 2 runs scored for Henderson, and they lead after 1/2 inning, 2-0. And leading off for the Blue Demons here in the bottom of the first is left fielder, freshman number 2, David Lillis. And he takes inside and high for a called strike. 0-1 to Lillis. And outside corner, it's 0-2 to the left fielder. And the junior fireballer in the windup here. 0-2 count. And he comes with heat. And that pitch was middle with some serious hair on it. And Lillis spoils it. 0-2 count. That pitch is maybe a strike on the outside corner, called a strike, and that is strike 3 to the leadoff hitter looking. 1 out. Looks like we're going to go a little bit expansion on the zone today. Corners are big, pitcher's zone. Brings up number 1, shortstop Corey Burns. And that pitch is high, ball one. One L pitch is fastball strike on the outside part of the plate. Evens it up 1-1 for the senior shortstop. And Smink in the windup. Comes with heat, and that's down. 2-1 count to Burns. And fastball fouled off by Burns. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. The score 2-0. Henderson. Two pitch is a curveball, swung and missed, dropped by the catcher. And that is out number 2 here for Kennett in the bottom of the first inning. Brings to bat number 4, senior captain center fielder Nick Patterson. This is power versus power here as he sets up middle of the plate, brings the heat, and that is an inside corner fastball. Great location there to start the at-bat by Smink. And there's a curveball away, taken by Patterson for ball 1. So far, 2 pitches. A heavy, high velo fastball and a breaking ball for Smink. There's another breaking ball up the middle, and Smink makes the play for out number 3 after 1 inning. Henderson leads 2-0. We head to top of the second inning. And leading off for Westchester Henderson is the DH, Dylan Grimm. Fastball just outside. And 1-0. And there's another fastball off the outside corner. 2-0 count to the leadoff hitter here, top of the second inning. 3-0. And there's a fastball called strike. 3-1 count to the leadoff hitter here in top of the second inning. 2-0 Henderson. And that ball's hit into the hole, backhanded by Corey Burns. He makes a quick throw to first, and that's likely going to be an infield hit. Leadoff hitter on here for Henderson in the top of the second inning. Brings up number 20, senior third baseman Logan Culp. The lefty digs in with a man on first, nobody out. Top of the second inning. And there's a fastball called ball, a little bit up. Changeup. High and out. 2-0 count. So Logan Culp, man on first, nobody out, top of the second. And well-located fastball in the outside corner is fouled off by Culp to make it 2-1. Yeah, Logan! And another great pitch just outside. Makes it 3-1 here to Culp. And there's a fastball down the middle, hammered down the line by Culp. Gets by Edmonds on the dive, and that'll first and third him with nobody out. Now batting for Henderson, junior, right fielder, number 1, Zach Klein. He's got runners on first and third. Runner holds, and the pitch is a borderline called ball, not held on to there by Smith Walsh. And it's 1-0. And that one is called a strike. 1-1 to the number 9 hitter for Henderson, Zach Klein. Runners on first and third. And there's a ball in the dirt. Block. Nice block there by Smith Walsh. Technical difficulties here at NVF Field. Pitch. Questionable call there. Called a strike earlier, but that is going to be called a ball. 3-1 to Klein, the number 9 hitter for Henderson. And there's a fastball, catches outside corner, and it is lined into center field for a hit, and that is going to score the number 9 hitter. Well, that is going to score our leadoff hitter, Dylan Grimm. And an RBI for Zach Klein makes it 3-0 Henderson. And that turns the lineup over as leadoff hitter number 15, junior Kevin Wheeler, comes to the plate. First pitch is a curveball up in the zone, and that is handled and hit between short and third to load the bases here with nobody out in the top of the second inning. And Kennett has the corners in here, trying to cut down the runner. And there's a fastball pulled foul down the line by number 2 hitter Dean O'Neill, junior first baseman. He flew out to center field in his first at bat. Oh, 1 is a curveball behind the Henderson first baseman to even the count 1-1. Schindel comes to the set and delivers, and fastball down, gets by the catcher, but runners do not advance. Bases loaded here, top of the second inning. 3-0 Henderson. And there's a fastball out to right field, Bullhouse underneath it. He drives in a run with a sac fly. And there's one out with first and third. Brings up the pitcher, number 3 hitter, Edwin Smink. Not working. These for viewers at home, camera difficulties. 2 outs. First pitch is a changeup to number 5, Brett McCartney, center fielder for Henderson. He got a called third strike on the outside corner his first time up. And there's a fastball. Guess it's down. 1-1. And another changeup. That ball's long, it's deep, and it's gone. It's a 2-run home run to make it 7-0 Henderson here in the top of the second inning. Been pitching well here. Just a couple of elevated off-speed pitches have hurt him. And now batting, it is junior catcher Jackson Ratecki. And Ratecki fouls off the second ball. He's 0-2. Ratecki singled in his first at-bat. And that ball's down. So make it 1-2 to Ratecki here with 2 outs. Henderson leads 7-0. And misses down again. And the delivery is inside. Just misses him. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. And hopefully, for those of you at home, the video signal is back up. Missed a few runs there from Henderson. And there's a outside pitch, well located for Bailey Schindel. He gets out of this inning. And we head to the bottom of the second with Henderson 7, the Kennett Blue Demons nothing. To the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Blue Demons, senior first baseman, number 11, Thomas Edmonds. Edmonds fouls off pitch number 1. And the wind picks up here with the gusts from right field. 0-1 count to Edmonds. And another fastball just fouled off. Smink has kept the fastball down and mixed in a nice curveball here to keep the first 3 batters he's faced off balance. He comes to an 0-2 count to Edmonds, and there's a curveball, swing and a miss for strike 3. Smink strikes out his 3rd batter, and that brings to the plate sophomore right fielder Ben Bullhouse. Bullhouse Just misses that heater. Full House comes into the game with 1 home run on the season. A prodigious blast versus Westchester East. And he takes the 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit well to the second baseman. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. Now batting for the Blue Demons, the pitcher, number 18, sophomore Bailey Schindel. And there's a fastball lined into center field for the first hit of the day for the Blue Demons. And that puts a runner on first with 2 outs, bottom of the second inning, and junior second baseman Matthew Lee at the bat. And Schindel will get a courtesy runner. Number 3, senior Marcus Kinney replaces Schindel at first base. 2 outs. And the score 7-0 Henderson. And there's a fastball in the inside corner. A swing and a miss for strike number 1. Oh, 1 to Lee. And another fastball is down and away. And there is a fastball painted on the outside corner. Makes the count 1-2 to Lee. 2 outs, 1-2 count. And 1 runner on for the Blue Demons. Smink sets and throws. Curveball high. Evens count 2-2 to Lee. Smink comes to the set, 2-2. That fastball misses outside. Full count to the junior second baseman. This will put Kinney in motion off of first. Got to be a heater here from Smink. And he sets, delivers, and it's fastball swung on a miss, strike 3. And that is the end of the second inning. Henderson 7, Blue Demons nothing. top of the third inning. Leading off for Henderson, number 7, senior left fielder Eric Engel takes strike one. Changes for the Blue Demons on the mound, now pitching number 20, sophomore Brennan Smith. And there's a ground ball fielded by Larkin at third. He throws to first for the first out of the inning. And there's a quick first out for the Blue Demons. Now batting number 19, designated hitter Dylan Grimm. The big righty takes curveball, strike one from Smith. And there's a long drive out to left center, but plenty of room for center fielder Nick Patterson as he camps underneath and makes the catch for out number 2. And Smith. Good location there on the fastball. Just got him a little inside. Didn't allow him to turn on it. And we have 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Great pitch on the outside corner by number 20, Brennan Smith, the new pitcher for Kennett. And batting for Westchester East is their third baseman, Logan Culp. And another well-located fastball. It's 0-2 to Culp. Culp singled in his first at-bat and scored. And there's a looper to left field, and that hangs up. And Lillis is underneath it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go. The Warriors in the top of the third. And we head to the bottom of the third. And bottom of the third inning, leading off is the catcher, Seamus Smith-Walsh. He takes fastball inside, and that's ball 1 to the big sophomore. Smith misses high and away. 2-0 count to the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third inning with Henderson leading 7-0. And there's a fastball. Splits the plate for strike number 1. 2-1 count to Smith-Walsh here. Smink pitching a great game so far. And he comes again with a heater down and away. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter for Kennett. Smith Walsh calls time, steps in, 3-1 count. Got to be getting a fastball here, ready to hit. The big sophomore gets set, and that pitch is also down Main Street to make it a full count. And late on the 3-2 fastball, but staying alive is Smith Walsh. Smink has shown tremendous velocity as well as a great breaking ball. He's got a full count here to the leadoff hitter. We'll see if he just comes right at him. Catcher sets up down the middle. And there's another fastball, and Smith Walsh retired on strikes as Smink picks up his 5th strikeout of the day. That brings to the plate the freshman third baseman, number 8, Mac Larkin. He gets in the box, and he hits a ground ball to short, and that is gobbled up by the Henderson shortstop, and that retires Larkin for the second out here in the bottom of the third. Now batting for the Blue Demons, it's the freshman left fielder, number 2, top of the order, David Lillis. Lillis got a breaking ball, backdoor breaking ball, looked to be a bit outside on his first at bat for strike 3. He gets another breaking ball. Smink pitching backwards to the freshman here with a 7-0 lead. Nobody on in the bottom of the third. And there's the heater. Ties up Lillis. It's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder's under it, and that will retire Kennett in the bottom of the third. And we head to the top of the fourth. Henderson 7, Kennett 0. Top of the fourth inning here at NVF Field in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Batting for Henderson, their number 9 hitter, right fielder, Zach Klein. The junior takes ball 1 high from Brennan Smith. Smith took over for Bailey Schindel in the third and went 1-2-3. He takes fastball down and away. 2-0 count. Decline. And fastball high from Smith. Okay. And had the take sign there. 3-1 decline. He digs in, and there's ball 4. Now batting is leadoff hitter, second baseman, number 15, Kevin Wheeler. He gets a fastball away for ball 1. Wheeler is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. He's ahead in the count here and looking for a pitch to drive. Smith in the stretch throws fastball inside, turned on, and that one had a funny ball flight to it. Kind of hit a cut that started foul and cut back in down the line. Slices one for a single. Wheeler is 3 for 3 on the day. First and second for the number 2 hitter, Dean O'Neill, and he takes strike 1. O'Neill flew out to center field and had a sac fly to right field. And a very late time call there. Almost injures the pitcher. He's going to stretch it out here, and O'Neill digs in 0-1, first and second, and he takes a mighty cut at a high fastball there. Fouls it off. 1-1 to O'Neill. Nobody out here for Henderson. And curveball just misses. 2-1 count to O'Neill. First and second. Nobody out. 7-0 Henderson here in the top of the 4th inning. And the pitch is a fastball, or actually I think that was a breaking ball in the dirt. 2-2 count. And there's a fastball hammered to left, right at the left fielder, David Lillis, and he makes the play. A rip there by O'Neill, an atom ball for out number 1 here in the top of the 4th. Now batting the junior pitcher, Edwin Smink. He takes a cutter. Smink's upset, says the pitcher didn't stop. See what he does here. And questionable balk call there. The pitcher stopping at waist high, but being called a balk. He stops again, and they let that one go. Smink has runners on second and third with 1 out. Takes a breaking ball in the dirt. 2-1 count to the number 3 hitter, Infield's in for Kennett. Runners on second and third. Smith comes to the plate, and there's a sliced foul ball well down right field. And that makes the count 2-2. 1 out, second and third. And there's a line drive to right. The runners tag, and they hold as Smink lines out to the right fielder for out number 2. And that brings up number 5, junior center fielder Brett McCartney. McCartney struck out in his first at bat and hit a rocket home run in the second inning. He gets a timeout, consults with first base coach. And McCartney digs in with 2 outs here, top of 4. Smith now in the windup. And he throws a fastball just outside for ball 1 to McCartney. And Smith misses down for 2-0. And 2-0 pitch also down. And 3-0 count. I'm sure McCartney has the green light here. And he takes a Main Street fastball. For a 3-1 count. And there's a ball outside for ball 4. Bases juiced here with 2 outs, top of the 4th, 7-0 Henderson. Brings to bat the junior catcher, number 22, Jackson Ratecki, who has singled and struck out in 2 at-bats. And a visit to the mound by Blue Demon coach Joe Olakowski has broken up. And that sets the stage as Brennan Smith faces Jackson Ratecki with 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 4th inning. First pitch is a fastball in the outside corner. 0-1 pitch is off the end of the bat, and that's going to score 2 to make it 9-0 Henderson. And there's a pop-up. And that is caught by third baseman, number 8, Matt Clarkin, for the third out of the inning. After 3.5 innings, it's Henderson 9 and Kennett coming to bat. All right, now batting here in the bottom of the fourth inning is senior shortstop number 1, Corey Burns. Burns takes fastball low and in for ball 1. That's a fastball, maybe caught the outside corner. 1-1 count. Edwin Smink on the mound has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. And he throws a heater by Burns for strike number 2. 1-2 count. And he's set up outside. And that is a fastball away. 2-2 count. Good hold there by Burns. Two. Bottom 4, leadoff hitter here for Kennett. And there's a fastball inside, and that's fouled off by Burns. Smink in the windup. And that's a breaking ball, misses away. 3-2 count to Burns. Should be getting the express here. Got to be ready. Smink kind of rears back when it's a guaranteed fastball, and there it is again. And Burns swings and misses on a fastball that was up in the zone for out number 1 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bringing to bat senior center fielder Nick Patterson. Patterson grounded back to the pitcher in his first at bat. He takes the first pitch. A curveball. That ball's up, but called a strike to get Patterson down on the count. 0-1. And it's setting up for another one. That ball's well located pitch there. Another breaking ball. As Smink pitching backwards here to the power hitting senior center fielder. 0-2 count. Outside setup. And he comes high and in, and ball gets away from the catcher. Smink retrieves and outs for Thomas Edmonds. Senior first baseman bats here in the bottom of the fourth and gets a fastball high and away, swing and a miss. There's a great breaking ball that catches the inside corner there for an 0-2 count. And Smink is dealing now here. 7 strikeouts through 3 2/3. And there's a fastball. He strikes out the side here in the bottom of the fourth. And we head to the top of the 5th inning. Henderson 9, Kennett 0. All right, we head to top of the 5th inning with DH Dylan Grimm at the bat. Grimm has singled and flown out to center field. And there's a fastball called strike. And 2 2-1 pitch is popped up, and Edmonds against the fence does not have a play. Ball's out of play. Two. To the 7 hitter here, the DH junior Dylan Grimm. And off speed misses low and in by Smith. Full count. 9-0 Henderson here in the top of the 5th inning. Nobody on, nobody out. And there's a ball just missed low and away to Grimm to lead off the top of the 5th with a walk. Brings up senior third baseman, number 20, Logan Culp. He has singled and flown out to left field here in 2 at-bats. Ball there, and that is 4-6-3 on the ground ball by Culp for 2 outs. Lead to Burns to Edmonds as Smith induces a ground ball. Smith throwing a lot of strikes here in his 2nd inning. Actually, his 3rd inning pitching. And Smith coming off a knee injury against Westchester East as Olakowski checks his status. He's pitched well here, giving up just 2 runs through 2 2/3. And he's going to stay in here. And he'll face junior right fielder Zach Klein, the number 9 hitter for Henderson. And there's a fastball, misses down and away. And there's a ball up, maybe. 2-0 count. And Smith goes 3-0 to Klein. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 3-1 to Klein. 2 outs, top of the 5th. And that ball's away for ball 4. And now batting for Henderson, it's junior 2nd baseman Kevin Wheeler, leadoff hitter. He's got 3 knocks on the day, 2 runs scored, and he bats here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th and runner on first base. Smith in the stretch, and runner goes, and a lot of wheels there. Klein easily takes 2nd base on the stolen base. And there's a fastball up by Smith. 2-0 count to Wheeler. Man on second. 2-0. Runner holds there on the ball in the dirt. Huh. 2-1 count. And that ball gets by Walsh, and he fires high of third base, and great backup, great hustle play there by the senior shortstop, Corey Burns, to save a run. Wheeler now in control, 3-1 count. Smith in the windup, and he throws fastball in the dirt, and runner is not coming. And Henderson has runners at the corners here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th, and we will have a pitching change. New pitcher for Kennett. Sophomore, number 14, Adrian Shevchek replaces Brennan Smith. And there is a laser to left by Dean O'Neill. And after a called balk by Shevchek, that scored the 10th run. That double by Dean O'Neill will score the 11th run and make it 11-0 Henderson. Now batting Edwin Smink. He swings at strike one and strike two. And there's a curveball called strike three. And Smink strikes out looking there for the third out. Now batting in the bottom of the fifth. Junior right fielder, sophomore right fielder, Ben Bullhouse. Bullhouse grounded out to second in his first at bat. Edwin Smink takes the mound here with 8 Ks through 4 innings. And there's a good fastball for strike two to Bullhouse. 0-2 pitch. And Bullhouse strikes out swinging, but advances on ball in the dirt, unable to get the put out at first. And Bullhouse leads off the bottom of the fifth with a strikeout and an advance on error on the catcher. Now batting Bailey Schindel. And there's a fastball. Called strike one. Bullhouse on first with a drop third. Nobody out here, bottom of the fifth inning for Kennett. Down 11-0 to Henderson. Schindel singled in his first at bat. The only hit of the game. He takes strike 2 on a curveball. Schindel down 0-2. Smink's up 11-0 and checking the runner at first. And he's going to get a mound visit. They're holding Bullhouse here, up 11-0. 10-run rule in effect here through 5, but 1 run will not change that. And pitch number 3 is a swing and a miss, and Bailey's down on strikes. 1 out here. Now batting. It's going to be the pitcher. Adrian Shevchik. He takes fastball high. This is Shevchik's first at bat of the game. He'll replace Matt Lee in the lineup as Schindel remains in as the DH. And there's a swing and a miss on a good fastball inside by Smink. Smink now with 10 strikeouts through 5 innings. And there is the Express down the middle. A little extra hair on that one as Smink struck out on a questionable call in the last inning and is taking it out with his fastball. Bullhouse a huge lead at first. And he goes breaking ball to even the count at 2-2. Should be a fastball coming Shevchik's way here. Let's see if he can catch it. Smink showing elite velocity. And he strikes out his 3rd batter of the inning for out number 2. 11 Ks for Smink here. He's 1 out away from a Henderson victory. And digging in is Smith Walsh. Smith Walsh takes a high fastball for ball 1. Smith Walsh calls time. And there's some extra salsa there on the outside corner. Smink powering that one in at 87 miles per hour on the outside corner. Two outs. Man on first. And for some reason throws a curveball. And that gets by the first baseman. Smink pitches to contact there. And Culp throws it low, and that's going to be a reach on an error there for Smith Walsh. He'll be courtesy run for by Marcus Kinney. Now batting number 8, third baseman Mac Larkin. And Smink in the stretch. Larkin fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 count. Smink shakes off 3 signs. Steps off. Kennett to the consult. Smink in the stretch. Larkin digs in. Gets a shake off again. Larkin digs in. Smink in the stretch. That's outside and no advance there by Bullhouse. To the freshman third baseman. That pitch is painted on the outside corner for strike 2. Two outs. Bottom 5, 11-0 Henderson. Man on second and third. Smink, 11 Ks through 4 2/3. And there's a tough pitch there as he takes a curveball, hard curveball for strike 3, and that will end today's action with the final score: Henderson 11, Kennett Square 0.